For exclusive content that Shakaama offers, join us over at Patreon as supporter of the Shakaama Live Show. That's video content you won't see on YouTube that can help you grow and maintain your wealth, financial education wrapped up in plain English, and video series of interesting and thought-provoking topics. Join us at bit.ly/patronshack. It's the first link in the information box. Welcome to the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. See, this is exactly the sort of thing that if I had like a live show where you all could call in and we could like talk and answer questions and go back and forth and discuss the topics, this would be excellent. So I have a couple of things to talk about. First, I want to touch upon my video in doing the research about veganism and actually looking into veganism and what they're saying that you should be eating as a vegan. At the very tip of their pyramid, I don't know why they call it a pyramid, it's a triangle. I really am offended by the whole pyramid thing. But at the tip of their pyramid is sugar, which is supposed to be 2 to 3%. Now, it's not that you're supposed to eat sugar independent of everything else that you eat. You're supposed to calculate the sugar that you have already had as an intake in the meals that you have been consuming. But this is not what vegans do. There are whole sections of people that call themselves vegans who eat nothing but cakes and cookies and breads and on and on and on. I mean, just sugar, call themselves vegans, and then wonder why they have diabetes, cancer, all sorts of craziness. And I just wanted to really just touch on that. It's supposed to be 2 to 3%. That's why I say you cannot do veganism. You can't do it. You won't have the energy if you are a strict vegan. And when you look at it, almost nobody is a strict vegan. Nobody. I want you to, if you're a vegan listening to me, I want you to go to the chart and I want you to scientifically calculate your diet according to those charts, according to that vegan pyramid, vegan triangle. And I want you to follow it strictly because I want to see you fall over and have an ambulance come over to your house when you have followed it strictly to the letter. Yes, I'm talking about you have to drink water, buddy, or unsweetened tea that you make yourself, not the stuff that you get out of the store processed already, who have already put in a whole bunch of sweeteners which will make you fat and give you cancer. So I'm saying you do all this stuff, but you're first of all, you're going to have to raise all of your food yourself. Because as sure as you go into the store, listen to this. McDonald's has salads, right? They spray their salads with sugar. They're not stupid. They're in the business of making sales. They spray their salads with sugar. As far as I know, all of them do. All of the fast food places do. So you think you're doing something? And their dressing has sugar in it. Sugar. Everything is sugar. And if not sugar, sweeteners, which is even worse. You can guarantee none of it is being sprayed with honey or organic honey or nothing like that. So literally, you're killing yourselves. You are a prime candidate to be even more put upon than everybody else, especially with the soy, which is toxic to humans. Okay, let's get to the next topic. I have some inside information that I do not want to reveal how I got it, how I know it. I want to talk about food prices. Since we're talking about eating, I want to talk about food prices, and I did a video talking about is the Federal Reserve for or against us. Here's the deal. I know for a fact everything before arriving into the pantries and the warehouses of your local grocery store, everything before that has all gone down in price. Everything, manufacturing, shipping, the The whole nine yards, everything before arriving to the warehouse has gone down in price. So why then is milk still climbing? Why is bread still climbing? Why are your meats and produce still climbing in price? Why? And here's the crazy part about it. That grocery store that you think is a mondo business, they literally have to keep making sales every few seconds because their profit margins are so tiny. So yes, they only make pennies, but what they do is they sell volumes and volumes and volumes and volumes of stuff. That was the business model for Walmart until they got savvy and they started putting some stuff at a very low price, advertising it, getting you into the store, and then turning around and selling you cheap crap at premium prices, the other stuff. So they move that around. Now that I know a little bit about Walmart and Target, they move that around so only the most dedicated shoppers of those stores who actually study it know how to actually get a good deal from Walmart and Target. So Walmart every day of the week has a dedicated sales transfer. So you have to study this. I don't know this off the top of my head. So on Monday they have something, on Thursday they have something, on Sundays they have something different. Same thing with Target, and I believe they've all adopted this business model of we're offering these cheap prices, we'll advertise them, and then we're going to switch them around. I'm not talking about the stuff that they advertise in the paper, like the little stuff that you get on Sunday. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about there is a secret sort of undercover sale that they have in the store, so that when you walk by, because it's a large store and foot traffic is actually plays a role in it to keep your perception that stuff is cheap. When you walk by, you see you can get a dozen wood spoons for $2. You don't need a dozen wood spoons, but now it's in your brain. Oh my God, if I ever wanted wooden spoons, I could come here and get them a dozen for $2. But no, the next day you come in, it's no longer $2. Now it's $24 or something each or something. And that's what they do. So I have it on great authority, firsthand knowledge actually, that everything before it gets into the warehouse of the store is cheaper. So what's going on? And knowing that what I know about grocery stores, that they have almost no profit margin and that they have to make it up in volume. That's why they have 20 people standing in line before they get a cashier up there. So they can do volume and volume and volume and get people out of the door. So what's going on? Trust me, the middlemen are not making the money. The manufacturer's not making the money. The producer's not making the money. Why is stuff still going up? And what's the answer to that? Your dollar is inflated and it can't buy what it used to buy. Thank you for watching the Shakaama Live Show.